the way you get your subscribers, and I just say this to aspiring YouTubers and or, active YouTubers currently, the way you get your subscribers is the way that you will lose them. Because say you have 1 million subscribers, but you only amass like 10,000 views, that looks a little strange. Say you have 1 million subscribers, but you only amass 10 likes, that's strange. Say you have 1 million subscribers and you don't receive any commentary, that's strange. But not only is that strange to the algorithm, but it sucks for you as a content creator because you don't understand why your channel is not receiving adequate feedback. Now for me on YouTube, I literally use this platform as a means to connect with other people, as well as to express myself creatively. I have no intention of yielding this platform to become a YouTuber or an influencer. Yet I do understand with this platform and with my presence alone, I am a person of influence. But nonetheless, I just use this platform as a means to express myself creatively. And I think one of the most disparaging aspects of doing YouTube is when you don't really have the retention and or engagement that matches your subscription count. And now I understand why established YouTubers, or rather influencers of prominence, suggest unto aspiring YouTubers to focus on the retention and or engagement rather than the subscribers. Because say you have 1 million subscribers, but you only amass like 10,000 views, that looks a little strange. Say you have 1 million subscribers, but you only amass 10 likes, that's strange. Say you have 1 million subscribers and you don't receive any commentary, that's strange. But not only is that strange to the algorithm, but it sucks for you as a content creator because you don't understand why your channel is not receiving adequate feedback. Even if it's not worthy of praise, you're seeking constructive criticism, you're seeking corrective reinforcement, and that's something that I seek on my platform. I don't have a huge number of subscribers, but it's definitely surpassed the double-digit mark. And I'm just like, I really crave the feedback. I crave constructive criticism. I crave, honestly, that, because it's like, if people aren't liking your video, if people aren't disliking your video, it's like, well, then why are people not doing that? Or if somebody dislikes your video, you want to know, like, why did you dislike my video? If someone likes your video, moreover, you want to know, like, what do you like, so I can keep doing that, so I can perfect that. So nonetheless, I really just wanted to come on my platform today and just explain, like, I guess my current dilemma, because everything that I do on this platform, I want it to be progressive rather than regressive. A lot of things that I've done on my platform, I've experimented just to figure out like what I wanted to discuss, because I am a commentative channel, and I find that commentative channels tend to rely even more heavily on engagement, because we're speaking from our perspective. We're asserting our opinion rather than vlogging our life, rather than eating on camera, rather than pranking our significant other or being a couples channel. Like, we really thrive off of the comment section because we're having conversation. But nonetheless too, I'll look at my analytics, and what's so interesting is like the way you get your subscribers, and I just say this to aspiring YouTubers and or, active YouTubers currently, the way you get your subscribers is the way that you will lose them. If you present yourself as a person that discusses colorism, quite like Queen CHIOMA, that's not something that she was ever intentional of on the basis of what she's advocated on her lives and or various commentaries. She started discussing issues that were specific to Black women, moreover issues that were specific to brown skin and or dark skinned brown women. So she started advocating colorism, or at least discussing it more frequently. Now that she's pursuing her modeling agency by the name of Queen Team, and they're not seeing the dark skin representation that they were expecting, she's experiencing a bit of critical critique, because it's like, you discuss colorism, you discuss issues that are specific to dark-skinned women, why don't you have as many dark-skinned women as we would expect on the basis of your commentary? So because of this, I'm not saying that she's losing subscribers, because of it. I don't know. But moreover, she has mentioned how it has influenced her channel. It influenced her as a creator because she no longer wants to create that content, but people came to her for that content. Almost like if CHRISSIE were to stop talking about colorism, people wouldn't watch her channel anymore because that's what her channel is about. So the way that you get them is the way that you're going to lose them. That's the thing about it. Often we don't see YouTube as a relationship, but it is in fact a relationship because it is of a reciprocal value at which we exchange. You are providing me with your viewership when you watch my content, and I'm providing you with my content for you to view. So it's a relationship of a reciprocal value. Even if it's not of casualty and or conveniency, it is a business relationship. If you can be monetized, if you are monetized, if you're seeking to be monetized, money can be made out of it. So nonetheless, the way that you get them is the way that you're going to lose them. And that's kind of what I've experienced with my channel. Not because I stuck with colorism and like now I'm a colorism girl. No, for me, it's just like I talk about so many different things. And I guess because I don't have a specific tone to my channel, people don't really know how to gauge me. And that's cool. You know what I mean? Like I try to talk about whatever is significant to me in that moment. So when I first did YouTube, I was discussing Europe. I'm no longer a part of Europe. I can only say but so much about that experience because I literally only had like a year of Europe. So I did commentary on that. People will come to it gradually, and some people will subscribe, but they won't engage unless I'm talking about Europe. Some people came because of my DMX video. Out of respect for him and out of just creative and personal integrity, like I'm not going to keep on talking about this man. I'm going to let him rest. But I said what I needed to say. I can't say anymore. So, when you have stuff like that, it's like, it's kind of conflicting as a content creator because the way that I got you is not the way that I'm going to keep you, because I'm not just going to talk about Europe every day. I'm not going to just talk about DMX every day. So the way that I got you is obviously the way that I'm losing you. Even if I haven't lost you as a subscriber, I lost you in engagement. I lost you in retention. And another thing that I wouldn't suggest doing that is often suggested unto aspiring content creators and more specifically YouTubers is doing what is trending. Don't do that, because at one point you had the I don't want to say the word, but the suicide pranks that were trending, pretending like they were DEAD, and I said that too fast, DADD, why am I saying DADD? You know what I mean? You had a lot of those pranks. You had a lot of those Viagra pranks where people then began to experience charges of sexual assault because you're giving me a drug and I'm not even cognizant of what's going on. So now I'm feeling some type of way and you're, having the ability to take advantage of me. So nonetheless, doing what is trending isn't always the most beneficial thing for you to do. The best thing for you to do is just do what you want to do, because at the same time too, you amass all these subscribers. Are they really going to be watching what you're doing? Are they really going to be retained within the engagement that they are a part of? No, they're not even going to watch it. And if they do, they're barely going to watch it. Minimal people are going to watch it. So just do what you want to do. Even if your audience is minimal, at least you have 10 subscribers and every last one of the mother suckers is watching your video from beginning to end. You know what I mean? And another thing about being a content creator as well on this platform of YouTube is that your audience is very ambiguous. Yes, I know my demographic. I know that I'm speaking to my auntie and them because I'm speaking to an age range of 30 something to 50 something rather than the 20 something that I am. So cool. I know the age range. I know that I'm speaking to more females than I am male. So I know the gender, but I don't know the people. I don't know who's liking my video and or disliking my video. I don't know who's really actively engaged with my content. When I'm on Instagram, or when I used to be on Instagram, I knew who was watching my videos. I knew who was liking my posts. YouTube, you don't really have those indicators. And that's what makes it a platform of harassment at times. Like the harassment is uncanny on YouTube rather than, I would say, my experience personally on Instagram. And another thing that I wanted to address within this video is compromise and compensation. On this platform, I had to compromise because I can be detailed a little too much. So instead of doing a 25-minute video or a 30-minute video, I'll do a 10-minute video or less. And that's even more crazy because it's like due to applications like TikTok or due to certain restrictive measures on platforms like Instagram where your videos are merely 60 seconds long, a lot of people are not going to go to a platform like YouTube where videos are an hour to 2 hours long. Like, I don't know if you know MUFFINSISMYLOVER. I like to watch her because I just appreciate her conversation. But her videos are like 2 hours long. If you didn't know who she was and if you didn't know how she starts her videos, you'd be like, bitch, you said this is a real talk. You talking about shit that's going on in your life. No, read the fucking prompt that was given to you. You know what I mean? But if you don't know her, you're not going to sit through her videos. Because I know her and, you know, gave her my retention enough to even get to know her, I can sit through a 2 hour long video. But now, you know, if people watch my videos that's like 10 minutes long, they can barely make it to like 1 second or 3 seconds. And maybe it's because I'm boring as fuck. Like, I can take that too, but I don't know. Like, I don't know why people can't get past a minute or 3 seconds, you know? But I definitely notice, like, with certain applications like TikTok and or restrictive measures as demonstrated by Instagram, when a video is often 60 seconds or less, people are accustomed to that now. Like, that's what people use. I've never been on TikTok. I've never had a TikTok, so I wouldn't know how that would change me as a viewer. But I know my friend, she can barely sit through a minute-long video, but give her a TikTok, she's breezing through them, you know? So that's another thing that kind of affects you as a content creator on YouTube. Some people can't even really make it through a video because it's just like, my retention's no longer there. Like, take, for example, the Chloe Bailey controversy at which she did a rendition and performed Nina Simone's Feeling Good. I was not invested in this story. I really didn't care to commentate, yet I became more invested and almost passionate about this commentary as I went through the creative process. I really like the way that I approached this topic because I was able to provide a bit of background on Nina Simone and draw a parallel between Nina and Chloe. I was able to produce a question within this commentary rather than pointing out the obvious, and furthermore provide an answer. You know, what does it mean to feel good, and furthermore explain what it must have meant for Chloe to feel good as to what it must have meant for Nina Simone to feel good. That's what really made me want to produce this commentary, just a different perspective, a different outlook. But overall, like, the story itself, I didn't care. But a lot of people, you know, a lot of people like that. A lot of people love that. People will swear up and down they love positivity and meditation. They don't. They don't, and I'm not mad at it. As I mentioned previously, you're gonna have subscribers and you may have amassed an audience that is not engaged. They're not providing you feedback. They're not commenting within the comment section. They're not liking and or disliking. They're just merely a subscriber. So you can go to your analytics and look at a popular video of yours. Like, for example, I have a popular video that I did on Danny Lay. This video amassed 6,656 views, 26 comments, and 44 likes, 15 dislikes. If I'm trying to understand why people dislike this video and or why people like this video, I can go to the comment section, as I too can go to my analytics, because what if people didn't comment but they liked and disliked? Okay, go to my analytics. Did they watch this video from beginning to ending? No. Most people were only able to get to the 1 minute and 6 second mark. What am I saying? Some people were only able to get to the 1 minute and 6 second mark. So that's telling me that a lot of people really only watched it from the beginning to the beginning. They didn't watch it beginning to ending. They didn't watch it beginning to midpoint, midpoint to ending. They literally only watched it from the beginning and said, oh, I like this, or oh, I dislike this. But because of this, and because I do have comments towards this video, I also can understand why people dislike this video further. Of course, they could very well dislike it because I'm going against seemingly a fave of theirs, and that's understandable. But nonetheless, it's like you didn't even watch it, so that's why you're talking the way that you're talking. It also was affirmed when I was reading what people were saying. I'm like, I didn't even say that. Like, you're literally taking this out of context. But moreover, analytics will help you figure out certain things, so you don't take remarks and or feedbacks too personally, because it's like you didn't even watch it for you to be as opinionated as you are, or you didn't even watch it to really give it a fair enough shot to say you like it and or dislike it. You know what I mean? So analytics are very important, but moreover, like, your audience is very important. Not just having the quantity, but the quality. You know what I mean? It's always going to be the quality. If you got 5 people that's rocking with you hard, watch everything that you do from beginning to end, that is so much more worthy than having 500 people that don't engage with you. Like, I've always just wanted an intimate retention. I just want to have an audience that will sustain and engaged in what I do, you know, and we have like fluid feedback. You know, you like my videos, you dislike my videos, but you also provide constructive criticism because, you know, like I said, I really use this platform as a means to express myself creatively and almost intellectually as well. But moreover, I'm not here for money. I'm not here for social prominence. It's not even worth it. I literally understand why celebrities are like, I literally understand why celebrities are like, I'll take the occupation without acquiring the fame, because it's a hell of a hassle. Look, it's a hell of a drug. It is. It's sickening.